Let me be mad and get that shit over tonight. I don't like being mad tomorrow. It's a brand new day.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises. One of the better rivalries
You
going.
know I'm
The
about to come on
Ravens
like
and
tomorrow.
Steelers are
College
underway.
come out, no, now come
And
out
this
2 months.
opening
College come out.
dynamic
Oh,
kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
I think everybody knows this man, man. Real shit.
it's time to call
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I've been said that shit a while ago. I was like, a lot. I think a lot of people more done with this man.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard finds Pickens out right. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep.
2nd and 9 now. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Howard working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
My time took a bomb. Should have got.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because
That's why I'm glad he went for that
his
pick
receiver.
because if he would have tried to hit
For
me,
his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And Walker has it. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was
What's
coming
wrong
from,
with him?
and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Again, Jackson. Connection with Walker going across the formation.
Like, he just won a whole drive. He didn't get one hold. As soon as I get down there with some type of momentum, hold it. Like, come on, bro.
Offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Not about to do it.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
Bro, that's why I said, oh my God.
And Jackson throwing once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle. Stop it.
So you just not going to lock the nigga in front of you. But
it'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down.
So he don't block the nigga in front of him. He go over there. I never seen those things like this.
They did a nice job there, stopping him for a loss.
Third and goal, Jackson.
I threw a little second too early. A little second too early. Look at Kilton last time.
Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
What's the point?
Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Come on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time.
And
frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He
was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now Howard from the gun on third down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but
I was trying for him in the TV and they made him go
the
into motherfucking
escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet
oh my God, he's wide open. Like, come on, bro. Exactly, like this is shit he get, bro. Like I promise you, this is shit he get. That's all it is just the shit he get.
Now here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Up the middle, Johnson.
Rumble, man.
He's met in his tracks behind the line.
Look at that, good. Fucking rookie.
There and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
Oh, damn.
And a loose football.
Thank you. Green light, pussy.
Careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it. And
I didn't think I was going to recover that now on my life.
We didn't see it
all my life,
the
bro.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense...
I'm looking like, yo, I'm not going to recover that, bro. I really was mad that I hit him. I'm looking at him.
They didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Thank you for holding on to it, bro. Please. Don't be holding on to it like that. Certain people. I think last time I played him, he didn't hold on to it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Ravens hit 10-4 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hey, report!
Jackson.
Good God. I thought he was going to pick that. Good way to get it in the hole, Mars. Good pass, Mars.
36. A really nice pick
I know, because why? Just my luck, that would have been a pick. He would have made that pick. Oh, man, thank you, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
180. Hey.
Jackson will throw again. And this
yes. Thank you for catching that, too. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Why is not? Don't say that now. None of them touchdowns, bro. They making me fight for everything, bro.
Sometimes spectacular.
Everything's a fight.
Henry.
Thank you.
Baltimore. 2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end
He's probably mad because he's like, pussy, you should have did that last time you was on the 3-yard line. Got running with Mard and throw it twice. Like, the fuck?
And it's through,
and that makes the lead 10-7. And I get the ball hard.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Oh my God, he sounds great.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there.
He will all that. He's not letting him sit here and run. You really want to run, bro.
Get it done. And this is a nice display of belief and faith right here because he just fumbled on the previous drive and it led to a field goal. But they definitely want him to have a short memory, and they believe he has one. So they put him right back in the fire early in the next drive.
Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
I don't get it, bro.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
My nigga was right there.
Inside the 40.
You see the pass rush? Like, I don't get it.
And a nice
milestone
milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yo, he sounds gay, bro. This nigga sounds sassy.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw. Howard escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They're in tight formation, not going to take any chances, down to a knee, and that should do it for the first half. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Henry up the middle. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I needed that, man. Yo.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now it's Jackson. Underneath here to Hill.
I don't know, look at everything. Yo, he sounds like he's gay, bro. Yo, I can't believe it. Yo, I wish he was watching this for you.
Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this
what?
Incomplete.
Had no command that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Anything for me, though. Anything.
To throw again is Jackson.
This will go to Henry out wide.
Come on.
Cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yo.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, my God, bro.
They're going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
I can't believe that, Miles. I really can't believe that, Miles.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go.
Why would he do that, Miles?
They'll try and throw for it here. That one out wide and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
Wow.
There he goes offside.
That's my fault.
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
I can't believe that he fucking ran and put his nigga on a route. Like I run that play so many times. They never cross route. I never seen that in my life. There's always one play that fucked me over.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not hearing sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw is Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He finds his man complete. It's Walker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
I'm saying is your pass rush.
Jackson.
Pass rush for him.
He drops this one off underneath here for Hill. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers 16. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for him first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete.
Oh, my God. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thank you, man.
14th touchdown now on the year.
You see that shit,
and the
dog?
Ravens
Oh,
have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my God.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
I need a pick 6 right here.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
Pick 6
touchdown.
right here. Really changed the name, bro.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Howard throwing to start the drive. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Howard. This one deep for Wilson.
Thank you.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort.
Oh my God,
bro. But it's third down.
That's some good closing speed.
That nigga about to get that shit,
That
man.
looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Thank you. Thank you.
They cannot convert.
Thank you.
Turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give to Henry. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Second and 7.
Again, it's Henry.
Bro, why my hit stick not working?
Can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I like a guy who understands the situation.
Like, why my hit stick not working? I'm literally trust picking.
That looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess
They're
what,
making a
you
nigga
drop
just
this
get
one,
hit.
you'll be
Maybe
carrying
they
around the
be
training
wrong,
facility for an entire
Know what it
week.
is,
Maybe
man.
flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Flush to his right.
And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Oh, my God.
This one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no.
Intentional.
It's a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape.
That shit
but
is
if you're
crazy.
back there in the pocket,
That shit is
you got to make
crazy.
sure of what you're doing.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He dumps it off for Henry. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Oh, my God. He picked that.
Turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Johnson running right.
Fumble, he in a tackle battle with me.
22-yard line.
Like, come on, bro.
The 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They go to Johnson again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback.
Fumble, man. Too many tackle battles.
Could get out and run, and you can hear the great
God darn.
So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the
alley. You got a lot of tackle battles not to be fumbling.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Oh my God, bro! Look at this shit happening now. I hit him, man. They made my man just stand there, bro.
The towels are waving. Steelers fans on their feet.
It's crazy, bro.
And now an audible here into something else.
It's crazy, bro.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
Thank you.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Fuck that, bro. Niggas is holding. They not calling shit. Like, nah, bro. Call that shit.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him up here during his rookie season.
He be having a more opportunities, bro.
Zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Jackson rolling to his right. Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the red column.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Man, he didn't call timeout.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they will take a knee here.
Why you
Now the
wait that
Steelers going
last
to use
time
their
out?
third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Fucking defense, dog.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were spurred on.
Let's fucking go. My playoffs fight is fighting.
As they held their opponents off the
I need
scoreboard.
to hear the beat the Texans. He's at 60, I'm at 70. He would have all that. Put that
and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Ravens, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now.
It's funny when I won, but it's not. It's funny when fuck out of here. Laughing next week. You win because you big game guy. You don't even throw the ball. Look at your quarterback. 7 for 16, 141 yards, 2 picks. All you want to throw is bombs with DK Metcalf and fucking George Pickens. That shit garbage. Lamar shouldn't even threw 2 picks. He should have threw 2 touchdowns. All he do is run the ball and throw bombs. That's all he do. He's playing just like his other shit garbage.
Are they brothers?
Nobody got sacked in this game. Or Yankees. Marlo got 2 picks. I got Malachi Stark. Rookie basketball staff home.